What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We have a treat. We're going to be going downtown to Imbibe, one of my favorite stores here in the city. It's going to be in downtown Chattanooga because we have a special guest in town. We have Hud Mellencamp. Now, that's John Mellencamp's son, who is co-founder of the Mellencamp Whiskey Company, and they have a collaboration with Hard Truth. Now, if you're new to bourbon or if you've been in bourbon, you've heard of Hard Truth recently because they got a lot of buzz. So let's get down there, see if we can get a bottle signed and pick up what he has. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so we're here with Hud Mellencamp. This is his release, actually. So he's gonna just tell us about what it is and Hard Truth as a brand.
So I got lucky enough to be involved with Hard Truth and Mellencamp whiskey. It was a dream of mine I had, and found these guys that were real close to me. We sent them an email, and they luckily checked it out through their spam folder probably. And they're like, what's going on here? Got a couple releases so far. This is the second out of 4.
Okay.
They're all limited edition. Each one of them has a unique artwork by John Mellencamp. He's letting us use those. We're trying to make them so they can all tie in together. But each one of their whiskeys we've come out with has been like a standalone on its own. So this one's gonna have a lot more chocolate malted flavors to it. It's one of my favorites I've ever tasted if you want to give it a shot.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So so you crafted this, correct?
I was part of the team that helped craft it. The team over at Hard Truth is an amazing establishment they've got over there, but I got lucky enough to go in there and help kind of pick the flavor profile and everything, did the proofing, and one of the coolest parts, we all kind of do it separately because you can easily influence the guy next to you being like, oh, I really like the 102 proof, but we all came back and had within 1 or 2% difference of where we thought this shined out best at.
Awesome. So this is my first time seeing this bottle, guys, so I don't know any of the details. So I guess this comes in at, what's that, 106 proof?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, well, let's give this a try. And this is a Farmer's Reserve Sweet Mash. Okay. You get some of that sweet grain.
The chocolate malted rye right there.
Chocolate malted rye, okay. You definitely get the chocolate undertone on the back end, but it's not overpowering. I know with some chocolate bourbons, it can be really chocolate forward, almost a dessert bourbon. But this is, you get some of that dry grain on the front, but then that chocolate mellow on the back end.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's got a nice blend of unique flavors to it. And that 106 doesn't really burn you out too much either.
No, absolutely. This isn't cask strength, is it? It's just bottled at 106?
Originally it came out like 116 or something around there.
Okay.
Then we cut it down a little bit just so it opened up those notes.
Gotcha. Well, for those who may not be familiar with Mellencamp or even Hard Truth, I mean, how did Mellencamp or Hard Truth, how did this come about?
Well, Hard Truth has been an established brand for quite a while. And then sometime a year or 2 ago, me and my best friend Levi, who'd been my neighbor growing up my whole life, we lived out in the freaking boonies. So it was nuts that we stumbled into each other just walking through the woods one day as little kids. We were trying to figure out something cool and unique we could do together, like as a brand, and I bounced a couple of funny ideas out there, but we finally sat down and like, well, what about if we try to do something in the whiskey world? We both like whiskey. Sat down and really got together on it, and there's a couple of distilleries in Indiana that we liked. Our number one pick was always Hard Truth, and we knew that they hadn't done anything like this before. So it worked out really well that they were coming out with a new product line with the Harvest, and they wanted to present that and bring it to market. And we walked in there, and the master distiller over there, it was like, all right, it's probably like a 1% chance this partnership is going to gel. But then we found out he lived a mile from both of us as well.
Okay.
The day.
There you go.
And like everything just kind of started clicking for us. And by the end of the meeting, we were like, well, let's try and get this rolling. And like I said, got really lucky.
Awesome. So this is number 2 out of 4.
Yes, sir.
So can you give us like a little insight? What's number 3 and 4? What's that going to be?
So they're coming out. We do fall and spring.
Okay.
So spring will be the next one, or fall will be the next one, and I'm not really supposed to tell too much about the flavor profiles, but we're working on it now, and I can tell you it's real good stuff. It's a lot different than the other two. They're all going to be unique and unique bottling.
Okay, I tried to get him, guys. He didn't, he's been media trained. He doesn't bite. Man, but no, I appreciate you guys coming out and introducing this to us. I've heard a lot about Hard Truth recently. They've gotten a lot of buzz in the bourbon community. When I found out you were going to be here, I was like, and now I found out that you had a hand in making this. It's kind of a nice story behind the bottle.
Well, yeah, like I said, I think I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Every day I wake up and count my blessings.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you for having me, man.
Well, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Well, I love it, guys. If you guys are in Imbibe or in Chattanooga, come out, give it a try. I'm sure they're gonna have more.
Yes, sir.
Right? Yeah.
Then we've also got, if we run out today, we've got special order forms and stuff. So we're gonna keep them rolling.
All right, then, man. Well, thank you once again.
Thank you.
I'm gonna grab me one, and you'll sign it, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Find a pen someday.
All right, guys, so I picked up a bottle of it. I mean, like I said, it had those great chocolate notes on the back end and really grainy on the front. It's not often you get a chance to meet the people who helped create it, and especially with him, I mean, being so young and having that influence, that's crazy. And just another fun fact, the artwork on the bottle is his dad's. Now, he doesn't know the story behind it, but his dad is the one that made it. So that was, I mean, it's cool having that family influence with the brand, especially with a brand like Hard Truth. That was really, I mean, it was created in 2015, so it's still not even really a full decade old, and it's starting to get some major buzz. But do me a favor, guys, drop a like, comment, sub. Let me know if you tried Hard Truth. If you have, how did you like it? And be on the lookout for that bottle. I mean, it's a 4-part series. They already released part 1. So part 3 and part 4 I'm looking forward to because it's going to be completely different. But until then, cheers.